What up, YouTube? I am your host, Mediocre Tutorials and Reviews, back in here with yet one more video. I brought my bro, Teron. Say what's up, bro?
What's good, world? It's your boy, Teron, man. Teron the Don on Twitter. Teron Photography on Instagram. You know, say T-E-R-O-N Photography, man. You know, got to put the plug in there. What's up?
There it is. Well, Teron, I appreciate you coming through, man. We got a video and a half today. Listen, so
appreciate you having me, bro.
Yo, absolutely, man. Absolutely. So listen, we got a video today. We've done a review on this young lady before, but we're gonna come at it from a different way. So I forget her actual YouTube name, but the video title is called 5 Guaranteed Ways to Emotionally Detach. Highly requested. Oh, her name is Asha C. It says it right there in the title. So we're gonna do a reaction to this. Listen, we haven't seen this video at all.
Sure, they Asha C.
It could be. I mean, it depends what she says.
I don't know no shit. We're gonna listen, you know what I'm saying? We'll see what's good.
We're gonna see what's good.
I don't want to be prejudging, but you know, emotionally and undetached, I don't see how the two go together when it comes to a lady, you know what I'm saying? But hey, that's just my opinion.
Hey, listen, I think it's a fantastic opinion. But at the end of the day, let's listen to what she got to say. All right, you ready, bro?
Yes, sir. Let's do it.
Let's get in there without further ado.
Not with your heart. This is so important because we have to understand the fact that despite what we're looking for, we can't jump into this thinking, oh my God, this guy's the one. Even if we may suspect that that may be the case, you can't act on it because that's when you start leading with emotion. And as you guys know, we don't do that until it's earned. And then you're already starting to go backwards because in your head, you start conditioning yourself naturally as a woman to accept certain things or overlook certain signs because you're just thinking, oh my gosh, this guy is the one for me. So if I have to deal with X, X, and X, it's really not that bad because at least I get him. No. Lead with your head, not your heart. And if you think about it, guys do that naturally all the time. They're very logical when it comes to dating. Let's do the same. Tip number 2.
What you gotta say to that, bro?
Logical. Well, first of all, you know, that think like a man mentality, it don't work. I mean, we know you want to read the books and watch the Steve Harvey movies and all of that, but let me tell you something. That logic go out the door when your feelings come in. You can't control that. Your feelings are non-controllable. It's not something that you can sit there and say, you know what, I could turn it on and off. You can't help it. And it's okay. We're okay with that. We men, we know we got to adjust to that. We're okay with it not being equal as far as emotions and logic. But I'm not going to sit here and say, you know, why don't you be logical? You coming right on time innately. As a woman, this is what you're supposed to be. It is what it is. Be yourself. Don't sit there and try to think logically like me. It ain't going to work. You're going to lose.
But there's women out there that try to take like that alpha stance, right? And try to be way more logical, right, in the situation. But what you're saying is that that's not their true nature?
No, not at all. Because, you know what I'm saying, we men, we, like, first of all, a lot of these women out here are basing off of these simp niggas you dating. You're not dating real niggas. And what I mean that is real kings, real men out here that's really out here making moves. So you ain't really met a dude out here that's made you want to keep your emotions in check. It ain't about you being logical or emotional or none of that. We want you to be right on time with who you gonna be, but allow us to lead you. But you ain't met a dude that's strong enough to lead you in the first place, and now you just dealing with simps and making base lines off of that. Like, that's not real. And then you get to these logical conclusions. You feel illogical, and they really just emotions. More emotions on top with no type of supported evidence. Like, everything I state got facts to it. I don't make statements with opinions based, tagged to it. I got all types of works cited references on my pages all day. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's got to be to the point where women got to break down where they want to be at and where they think they're going. And it's like, if you're not where you want to be in life, your energy not correct, you're gonna attract them same niggas. Like, so if you thinking, oh, okay, I'm gonna do better, you out here hoping. You're not out here getting, you don't expect, you're not gonna go out here and be in dudes' DMs. You expecting the right dude to fall into your lap. That's real. Like, it is what it is. Like, call it what you want to call it. But for real, like, oh, okay, we don't want to let him know that, like, you got to think about when we first dating you, Like on a real date, we giving you the best us, the car to clean us, the gear to clean us. We give you the best. You're not giving us the best you on the first date. You holding back. That's what you said. You holding back. You ain't even sitting here like on some. Oh, okay, I'm gonna give him all of me. Oh, I'm gonna wait 90 days or 3 days before we do more things. Like that's goofy.
Well, and so why are they doing that? Is it like the Steve Harvey books? Like, is it the 90-day rule? Like why don't you think that they giving all of that or showing their full hand?
Let me tell you, like, I think it's more so it's instilled. It's like a age-old virus, man. It go generational. You know what I'm saying? Your mother taught you this. This is what your mother did. We don't look at you no different if we fucking on the first date versus the 10th. We not like, oh my gosh, I can't, like, my dick don't get no harder for a chick that I dated for Walgreens versus a chick that's a doctor. It don't matter. Like, you can still get it the same way. I'm not looking at you no different. There's no emotional attached to it. But see, you gotta bring your emotions to meet my logic. And we can meet somewhere in the middle, but you gotta understand how that shit ride in the first place. I'm the logical one. Don't try to be me. You gonna lose. Like, I have 17 different ways to argue this point. Like, you'll never get to the point where you can out argue me. This is what I do. I'm used to rejection. Women don't want rejection. That's why you beat around the bush. You don't tell me how you feeling because you really don't want me to know. You want to set me up so you don't feel like you getting rejected.
Oh shit.
And I gotta be the one to clean it up. Like, why you ain't just tell me what was on your mind? And that's just where we come from. That's why we gotta be so damn logical. That's for real.
Whoa.
I know I had to drop a lot of heat, but it's hot in here.
Listen, man, it's Jesus. Are they ready for this knowledge that you giving? You know what I mean?
No, they gonna get it regardless.
Yo, son, they gonna get it regardless, but goddamn. All right, so we continue going in the video, or do you have some more knowledge to drop? Because I feel like bump her. Like, I feel as though you over here spitting just straight facts and knowledge, and you hitting it from an angle that they haven't been hit before. You know what I mean? So, like,
I think it comes from, women dating a lot of dudes out here that's afraid to take losses.
Oh,
we're not afraid to take losses. Like real men, real kings, we don't take losses.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. We learn from everything.
But we're not afraid to, even if we have to. Like, there's nothing wrong with being with failing, but I call it failing fast.
Exactly.
In a sense that, like, you have to fail fast in an effort to learn more about yourself, the situation, so you can learn off the situation and then grow because of that. And that shit goes beyond dating.
Right.
It goes way beyond it. It goes into your way deeper down into your personal life, your family life. It goes to your craft, right? Your hobby, right? You got to be able to test things out. Like, honestly, for me, bro, like, even this YouTube thing was a test. Like, I threw videos up there just to see what was going to happen, and I started years ago, and what I started doing years ago is not what I'm doing right now, but I had the opportunity to fail fast,
right?
And I grew off of that, and I learned off of that, and then became this, which next year I could be something completely different. But who cares? Right. It's just, I had the wherewithal to be able to give that a go, to even try. You know what I'm saying? If you don't take the leap off, that cliff, there was never a cliff for you. Right, there was never the opportunity to succeed for you.
Facts.
You know what I mean?
No, that's facts, and that's that leap of faith. That's what we do as men. We want to, like real men, we want to lead by example, but not be afraid to take these losses. We're not afraid to go out here and try something new, to try something different. We got options. But the thing is, a lot of these women out here dating these dudes, and they thinking like, oh, these dudes out here living in fear, but they gonna lose. Oh, my girl gonna leave. What you really afraid of? What you really gonna miss?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like for real, like the most dangerous dude in the world is a dude that's not afraid to take no losses. Because a woman will never leave if she know it ain't gonna hurt you. If you're not bothered, then she gotta find a reason to make you bothered to leave, nigga. She gotta get to your head.
Right.
She gotta bring out your emotions where you so logical, right? She gotta make you emotional.
She gotta throw you off your center. She gotta throw you off your center. She got to make you feel like she's the prize.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? But that's what we get away from.
Yes.
And we got to change the mantra in 2019 is like, you are the prize.
How about this?
You are the prize.
Facts. See, how about this? You're not special. How about, let's get that out the way. You're not special.
You're not unique.
We put y'all on these pedestals and
you're not different.
You're not different. Oh, that's my spot. That's everybody's spot. You think that, you're doing something different, but you're not. We all out. We've been in the game. I'm in my 30s too, bro. Like, we've been in the game. Like, we been through it. And I ain't just talk this way because I had to go. Like, I was one of them simp niggas. I've been there. It took me most of my 20s to figure out, I gotta change. I know the same energy. I'm getting the same type of woman, but it was me. I had to change. I had to figure out, I'm that nigga. I had to figure out who I was, and I was like, okay, now let me stop attracting that energy and look what's coming to me. Everything.
Yeah, that's real,
you know bro. Like every aspect of life. It's not. This is a lifestyle. That I don't give a fuck mentality. That's a lifestyle. This ain't like a quote or a saying or an emotion. This is a fact. This is how we live. This is how I breathe. This is how I go about my day. I don't give a fuck. Like I can only control what's in front of me, and that's including women, everything in general.
Right. And I appreciate you being able to say that in a way that they can readily identify, because I was that dude too, and I'm on a different wavelength, and that's through experience and being able to learn. But like here's how I figured out. Like, the problem that was going on with me is I understood that, like, the badder the chick, like, physically, the more I would, like, fold to their beck and call, and the more that I would fold to their will. Yeah. And I started to learn that, like, that's not the way to get them, because then you go and you look and you see what it is that they actually go for, and it's not the dude who's folding to the beck and will in the call. But like, and it's crazy because, and I know AMS talks about this too, like your ability to get 6, 7s, and 8s is different than your ability to get, 8 highs and 9s and 10s. Right. You know what I'm saying? Because what you do, what got you there with the 6, 7, and 8s, you could be the man with them. Yep. But what gets you with them 8, 9s, and 10s, all of a sudden you a different level because you don't consider yourself an 8, 9, and a 10. Right. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So there's a whole different level of confidence. There's a whole different level of understanding who you are as a man and the purpose that you are in life and what you bring to the table, and being intentional about uplifting your game and not feeling like, like she's the baddest ever and another one will not come around that's like her or has qualities that's like her, like, gosh. Like, and which is not true. Which is not true.
So we get stuck. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, this shit wild because, you know what I'm saying, like, a lot of dudes out here to get these women, they're like, okay, I got the baddest chick, I don't want to lose her, I don't want all this, all this craziness. But see, it be the baddest chicks that be the sickest. They be the saddest ones. They be the ones that struggling the most. They be the most unhappy women because they got a bunch of yes niggas. Yeah. A bunch of niggas out here, you whatever you want to do, baby. Oh, yeah, you right. And they get to a nigga like me, it's like, what the fuck are you talking about? Like, I'm not afraid to tell you, like, you don't make no sense. You don't have no substance. You ain't talking about nothing. But see, everybody when they in your face, they don't want to lose the opportunity to get something from you. But then you get to a real dude, it's like, hey, look, I don't know what you talking about, but let me tell you, let me put you up on some game. Cause they be the main ones that don't nobody be approaching. You figure that they 10s and all that, don't nobody want to talk to them. Man, look, I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna treat that goofy chick that's bad as hell the same way I talk to a basic bitch. Like, it's no difference. Like, we not gonna sit here and act like, okay, you a bad chick. Like, all right, then what? You know what I'm saying? Like, I can go get a bad chick at Walmart, Kroger's. It don't matter.
Yo, but the crazy shit, and I had a preconceived in my mind that the badder the chick, the more like how do you say, like normal that they are, or the more like healed that they are. But like, honestly, there is no equation. Like, it could be a bad chick, it could be a semi-bad chick, but like, they all deal with insecurity issues. They all they all deal with like some BS that the culture has placed on them that they have to work through. Ooh, and some facts, bro. and it just is what it is, and that's not predicated on how bad that they are. And it took me a while to understand that like, the way that I'm treating them different is not needed. And in fact, the way that I'm treating them is not making them more attracted to me.
Yeah, I mean, and that's a valid point, because look at the era we in, right? Like, social media, right? It's everybody need validation. Oh, if I don't get so many likes when this pic is coming down, or I got all these dudes in my DM, but then what? Everybody think they a model on Instagram. Everybody got all these likes, but y'all miserable. Like, who gives a fuck about all this stuff? Like, you need attention. Like, it's both ways. You know what? I can't even blame women. It's men's fault too, because we ain't give y'all the options. Like, we ain't out here setting examples. Like I can't sit there and say, okay, it's all women. No, women being right on time with their bullshit. If it's a dude out, social media got these dudes turning into females out here. Yo, you see what so and so said, nigga? Check your nuts, nigga. Like, for real? I've been ever here, niggas talking about. I've been. I see now one of you niggas over here with no damn emojis, none of them. You know the everybody talking about I'm a bad bitch. I'm not a bitch, but they looking like a dog in they stories for real, with your tongue all out.
Filter
looking
makeup.
like reindeers. Yo, Christmas was 4 months ago.
4 months ago.
What we doing? You know what I'm saying? Like, but that's that goofy ass shit I'm talking about. It's all a trend. Oh, 10-year challenge. Da, 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 da. Y'all goofy. Y'all over here. How we gonna explain to your kids 20 years from now why you got bunny ears and shit on some goofy stuff?
It's kids. It's,
you know what I'm saying?
It's children.
Yo, it's just it's a legacy that need to be broke. Like that shit is dead. Like it's like if I'm dead and gone tomorrow, what would my legacy tell me online? I'm out here leaving all type of bullshit, and these niggas out here being goofy. Like, oh, let me. And the thing is, these niggas out here gassing up these females, following you. I ain't no fan of none of these hoes. I'm gonna tell you right now. Yo, I don't do that follow back goofy shit. I don't care.
Do that? You don't
nah, bro. I'll be over here. Oh, you's bad as hell.
Well, let me tell you why you don't do that. It's because you about your purpose.
Thanks.
You know what I'm saying? You working on upgrading your life. Yep. You don't got time to be doing all of this follow through, follow back, all of that BS, DMing, work for it, work this, that, and you know what I'm saying? Play the game, play the text game, play the call game, like you're not about that. You're working on improving who you are as a man and excelling on top of that. You know what I'm saying?
No,
so like, and all like, and I understand like this videos all over the internet on the dating game and things that you got to do. Like, and the fact of the matter is, if you got to do all of these games to get someone that you're interested in, like if you have time for that, you're not about your purpose.
Facts.
You're not working on improving you and be intentional about your objective. You're not. You're faking. You're faking it. When she texts you and you look at your phone, you are not busy.
Right.
You're not busy.
That's facts.
Get busy, and you got to understand what are the ways that you can get busy with the things that you are passionate about. You know what I'm saying? I got like other videos on the channel, like one in particular I'm thinking about right now, which is like how to like find your passion outside of the things that you currently do. But be very mindful of the time that you spend in a given day towards consuming things. Like, how much time do you spend watching Netflix? How much time do you spend watching football, basketball? Like, how much time are you really spending towards all of these entertainment politics and not being able to give a value off of those things, right? So take an honest audit in your life of how you are spending your time, even how much you're sleeping, right? Take an honest audit of all of these things and how you're generating your time to really see what are the things that you're doing to be the best version of yourself. Because I guarantee you, all of the people that you see that make a name for themselves are not watching Love and Hip Hop on Sundays, or not watching a full day of college football. They're not at the bar drinking, and that's not to say that you can't have fun, but it's got to be piecemealed in a way that allows you to upgrade your life. And I feel like this is a conversation, and we'll get into the financials too. Like, keep looking for videos on this channel because I'm gonna get into the financials as well, because there's a whole other component of black culture that doesn't know what to do with their finances, and I'm gonna get into videos like that in the future because we gotta hit it for the culture's sake. You know what I'm saying? However, in terms of upgrading who you are as a person, as a man or woman, if there's any ladies watching this video, in terms of being able to upgrade on what that is, understanding that this takes time, energy, and effort.
That's right.
A lot of it. And there's no skipping of that. You know, when you see like the result, this last thing I'm saying, I'm gonna let you go back in because you're spitting all kind of facts.
Oh, these are facts too, bro.
Listen, when you see, like, let's say like a stand-up comedian, let's take like a Dave Chappelle. Let's take like a Dave Chappelle. When you see the result of whatever he makes you laugh at, all you see is the result.
Exactly.
But you don't know the countless hours that could have went in, the hundreds, the thousands of hours to make that joke that perfect
Facts.
that everyone in the country laughs at.
That's right.
You don't see that. You don't see that. All you see is the result. So don't discount the amount of time, energy, and effort that went into making that the most perfect joke that you then hear, and then we talk about 10 years later.
That's right.
You know what I mean?
No, that's facts, bro. Like, there's so many points you make here. When we talk about, like, distractions, like, you know, everybody want the Bentley, but they don't even want the car payment. You know what I'm saying? They don't want to pay for it every month, but they want the Bentley, right? The stunt, right? You know, everything takes sacrifice. And everything is interconnected. All these emotions and all these things, like, our bodies are machines. Everything we doing, for example, y'all niggas really want to stop being distracted by these hoes and all this Instagram stunt, then delete your app. If you really real, delete your app. Replace it with a Flipboard. Replace it with Business Insider. Something that's going to give you some knowledge, because what you put in your brain is what you're going to get out of it. You know what I'm saying? Like, everything is an investment, not just the money aspect. You know what I'm saying? Everything you expose yourself to, the type of people you want in your life, you gotta visualize it. Make your vision board every day.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? This ain't this is a lifestyle. You know what I'm saying? So how I act is not a persona from how I am here, over here. I'm the same. I keep that same energy. No matter who I'm dealing with, the women I'm dealing with, the people I'm dealing with in general, it's that same energy. Right. And that's what's important, because if we don't, then we over here, we just really out here we live in double lives. Right. And that's energy. I don't work for free. Look, I don't play no games. I got a PS3, a PS4. I got a smartphone. I don't need no more games.
You can play all the games you want.
All the games I grew up with a Sega Genesis and an N64, but I don't need no more games, man. I don't need none of them tests. I done took enough school. I got enough debt from all of that. I don't need no more tests. I'm cool. You know what I'm saying? So we need to make sure we focus and make sure that everything we put out is what we gonna give it. This is ladies too. If y'all want real men in your life, start acting like it. Start putting that energy out there. Don't go looking for it, because you ain't gonna find it. Make sure your energy, focus on your craft, focus on what you're supposed to be doing.
And that energy will come.
Yo, always. I lost a lot of money chasing these women. I ain't never lost no money chasing. I ain't never lost no women chasing no money. You feel me? Like, and that's gotta be the mentality. And it ain't about the money. It's about the options. How am I gonna get here from this point, and then what? I gotta be able to lead on every aspect, right? And everybody gotta be in that same accord. If you ain't with me, you against me. It ain't no equilibrium.
Listen, man, between like videos like this and other dating videos, like what they touch on is ways to kind of win in the dating game. But I feel like what underpins all of that, and a lot of people are not talking about this, is to be your most true, authentic self. As long as what that is not a liar, a cheater, a scammer, and you're working on building what it is that you're passionate about, and hopefully what it is that you're passionate about you can make into a business. But there's a lot of people like that do things that they're not 100% passionate about, but it's things that they do in order to increase their value or their market value, you know what I'm saying, or just to make money. But like, if you're doing things in the vein of increasing what that value is, then you might come across someone that's doing the same thing, and they dope.
Oh yeah, and I be trying to explain this because, like, again, people go through they go through the motions. I'll never find a man. I'll never find me a girl. Blah blah. Wherever you coming from, right? But it's like, look. Again, you focus on your purpose. You focus on your craft. You focus on what you're supposed to do. Everything falls into place. But you don't realize that you focus on the wrong thing. You gotta realize we in a mass distraction era. This the media when Facebook, when the head execs of Facebook said our main goal is to take as much time as we can from you with all these apps and all this goofy shit they be doing. Like, think about how much you scroll through Instagram when you sitting on the toilet. Your legs is numb. You sleep. Your legs sleep. You over here scrolling through, looking at these hoes. Now I can save them. Now I can save the video. Now I can repost the video. Come on, dog. Like, what you doing? What you did today?
Legs be numb and shit.
And here's a thinking for all of y'all, women and men included. Who's the person that got your spot that want what you got? What you did better than them today? You did something better than them today by scrolling through Instagram. I guarantee.
Probably not.
They ain't over here watching all the marathons on Instagram and on Netflix.
They're working.
They working while you out here scrolling. But you go right ahead. You go right here. Watch your husband. It was a Housewives of Atlanta. Watch your shows.
Keep watching. Watch your shit. Watch whatever you want to watch. We're not telling you not to, but understand the successful people understand what they dedicated towards.
Thanks.
Understand what they dedicated towards. They're reading books or listening to podcasts that have to do with something to upgrade their life.
Yep.
They're doing those things. I know there's I got a Amazon, not Prime. What's the listening thing? Audible. I got an Audible account, and I have a industry book that I'm reading right now regarding the career path that I'm in right now. Right, so like, and I have that thing playing, and it sounds like it's amazing the amount of information I'm able to gather without having to read.
Right.
And I think that it's a game changer because before I can only learn things like that if I'm reading it, and 100% my attention is reading it.
Right.
But now I can listen to it and do other things and record it, change the speed and what I hear it. But the thing is like, there's no excuses now. If you live in America, there's literally no excuses. You have all of the resources available to you to learn. Harvard puts up courses for free.
Facts.
Stanford puts up courses for free. These things are free on the internet. You have no excuse but you to upgrade yourself.
Exactly. It's about where you want to put your time at. For real, like we want to look at these hoes, or we want to learn a new language. What we want to do? You can learn a new language for free. You don't need any of these damn. You don't need no Rolling. What was it, the Rolling Stones or the Rosetta Stone? You don't need Rosetta Stone anymore. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's all about where you put your time at, where you trying to put your energy. Women, men included. Ain't none such thing as emotional detachment. The fuck is that? What are we talking about?
I don't know. I forgot we was totally talking about. Do you want to hear any of her video? Like, or we just bump it? Like,
I'm cool, bro. I can already tell just by getting to the point. We ain't got her first point was 2.5 minutes into the damn video. You talking about emotional detachment? You ain't getting to the point. You failing on logic already.
Listen,
you know what I'm saying? But like, again, this is a all night conversation. We can go all day about how we should be spending our energy, where we should be investing our time, how should we be investing it to put those right people, figures in our lives. You only as strong as your foundation. Look at the 5 people you fuck with. That's who you are.
That's exactly who you are, and look at how you spend money. You know what I mean? But we're gonna talk about the money. I think money, we gotta hit that on a completely different video. You know what I'm saying? Just keep staying tuned, keep it locked. Like, we got reaction. Like this, the goal was to react off of her. But things like this happen. Like, it can build into a brotherhood discussion that goes way outside of the visual stimulation that we have in front of us, and that happens from time to time. You know what I'm saying? But listen, questions, comments, concern,
please
leave them down in the box. You know what I'm saying? In the comment box, and let's talk about it to Ron.
Yes, sir.
Listen, man, you was hitting with knowledge on knowledge, brother.
Had to come through, man. I had some stuff from my heart, man, to get that off my chest. Listen, all logic.
Listen, man, I wholeheartedly appreciate it. We gotta do another video for sure, because I already know they're gonna appreciate the things that you were saying,
man,
bro.
Free love, man. You already know what it is.
There it is. Well, listen. Till next time, folks. Let's talk about it. All right. Peace.